Okay, just a recap. Okay, we defined the energy, the work as F. In general, this is actually F dot dr, where you have a path, okay, a curve parameterized by, you have R here, and dr is tangent to the curve at any point. Okay? Now, here we're talking about F, which changes with, please listen, makadungog ko sa yung gipang storya dira. Okay. So, at any point in space, the force would have a different value, may have a different value. It's a position-dependent force. Okay? Now, at this point right here, this is our dr. F could be, well, maybe F is at this point, F is going there. And at this point, maybe F is going there. dr is still tangent. Okay, at this point, right here, dr is here, and F maybe dire. Okay? At any point in space here, even here, na-value ang F dire. Okay? But this is just a curve where the particle traces. That's a special part of space where the particle traces. So the work done from this point, we can call this R naught to some R, maybe that one, is this integral right here. Meaning it's just, technically, this is just summing the dot products. Okay? At each point, you have a dot product, right? Kung tanawin mo, this is F, dr cosine theta. You have an angle right here. The angle between the force and dr. So at each point, you are taking the dot product. Okay? And that dot product is, you are actually summing that. Okay, muraganig. If this is the space, at this point right here, you have a dot product, right? This is dr, and this is F. And then at this point, you have, this could be F, and this is dr. And at this point, let's say F1, dr1, F2, dr2. At this point, F may be here, F3, dr3, and so on. All we have to do is, this work done is summing F1 dot dr1 plus F2 dot dr2. Okay? Plus, and so on. Now, the summation becomes an integral whenever this distance, imo siyang taking the limit, diba? When I define the integral to it, the Riemann integral. The summation becomes the integral as you take this closer and closer and closer. Okay? As this 2 approaches this one dire. So, mo nang mahimo siyang integral, but technically ato lang na siyang gina-add. Okay, so this is just what it says. Taking the dot product. Now, the thing is, the work done can be thought of as an energy expense. You have the energy, which is the sum of the kinetic and the potential energy. And without the work done, the energy at this point, let's call this point 1, and this is point 2. The conservation of energy states that E1 is equal to E2. And in fact, bisag asa ni butang ang 1 ug 2 dire, the energy here, we can call this E3, and this is equal to E3. Okay? In the absence of a non-conservative force. Kaya nga naman, the work done, di ba, what's the equation? Delta E equals the work done by the non-conservative force. Now, if there is no non-conservative force, suppose that this F right here is conservative, then this is 0. Okay? What's the work done by the conservative force? The work done by the conservative force is just delta V. That's negative delta V, right? That was the work done by the conservative force. So conservative forces also do work, and that is the change in potential energy. So the change in the potential energy is actually equivalent to the work done by the conservative force. Okay, the negative of that. No, yeah. So from here we learn that the work done is some sort of either energy gained or energy loss. Whenever this is final minus initial. This is positive when final is greater than initial. So what meaning that energy is added into the system. Then this is negative when the final is less than the initial. Now let's take for example the work done by friction. The work done by friction is the frictional force. Okay, suppose this is just X. This is your movement. From this point pa dito, no? This is your movement right here. And we know that friction opposes movement. So friction is directed right here, right? And the angle between them is pi, or 180 degrees. Okay? So this is F dot X. Or this is mu n times whatever. Let's say this distance right here is X. So F mu n x times cosine of pi, or 180. Cosine of 180 is just negative 1. So this is minus mu n x. And as you can see, the work done by friction is negative. The work done by friction is negative. What does it mean? Friction absorbs energy from the system. It decreases the energy of the system. Tangka ninyo? Kay gikan dire, that's why the kinetic energy, unsay mahitabo? Di ba mo slow down siya? Muhinay? Okay? The particle will slow down because of friction, but without friction, unsay mahitabo? That will not, the velocity changes. Okay? If you move from this point to that point, the change in the potential energy is none, zero. What's the change in potential energy? Delta V equals 0 because you are at the same height, right? Okay? I mean, we are talking about the gravitational potential energy here. So, the potential energy at this point and the potential energy at this point is the same. Pera na lang dire. It will be different. But since this is of the same height, as long as it's the same height, well, kung ana, lahi na siyang istorya. Okay? But here, this is of the same height, so the change in potential energy is 0. So that means that this friction, since walay potential energy nga change, no change in potential energy, that means that it will absorb from the kinetic energy. And since it's negative, diba sa mahitabo karon? It's negative. What's the kinetic energy? 1/2 mv squared minus 1/2 mv naught squared equals minus mu n x. This one right here is negative. Unsay conclusion? This must be less than this, right? Tama? Okay? T minus T naught. Kinetic, final minus initial. So say, if this is negative, it means that T is less than T naught. So, that would mean that V is less than V naught. It's slowed down. It's friction that is absorbing this. Okay? And asa na padulong tong energy? Is it really energy loss? Well, it's not. If your system is only the particle, then the energy is really lost. But if you include the particle and the floor and the environment, no, including the air, the energy is not lost. Okay? It is converted into heat. And as you can see, the molecules dito in the surface of the was heated, causing its energy to raise. Because in thermodynamics, the energy of the system is directly related to its temperature. Okay? So tendency sa inahitabo, that energy nga when that box was heated, okay, the mechanical energy decreased, but the heat energy of the box, and including the floor, it increased. And that increase there is just equivalent to what the friction has absorbed from the velocity. That's how nature works. Okay, energy is actually conserved. In fact, ang katong work energy, it's what we call the general conservation of energy. Okay? Because we can only say that there's energy gain or there's energy loss if you limit your system to, let's say, that particle or 3 particles or whatever. But if you include the environment, that energy is not lost. It's just transformed into one form to another. So, hence, mo na yung nato nga, energy is transformed. That electric fan, okay, bisto noon nga ta aircon diri. So, that electric fan right there is using electrical energy, turning it into mechanical energy. But of course, there's heat involved because it's not 100% efficient. And that heat will hit, the heat there will increase the temperature of the nearby gases. Okay? Kita, atong we feel the wind, it causes the wind to flow faster, and so on. So, energy is conserved. You cannot create nor destroy energy. Okay? So, this is what we get from that. So, energy transformed from one form to another. Now, the work is that expense of energy. In fact, energy can be described as the formal definition. The simplest and formal and the most accurate definition of energy is the capacity to do work. So, energy is the capacity. E is the capacity to do work, or W. What do you mean by this? If you have energy, then you can do work. What is work? That means that you can exert force and you can move. Forces and movement, not only exerting force without movement. Okay? And you might ask, sir, kung nag-aani lang ko dire, I'm just pushing the board. Am I consuming energy? But I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Am I consuming energy? The answer is, I am still consuming energy. Well, not sa ako If you treat me as the particle, then the work done is zero. But then, ang akong muscles, there's contraction right there. Right? Stretching of muscles. There's displacement in my muscles. And kana siya mauna ang katong work done by asa man nagikuha sa energy sa ako ang from the metabolism. Okay? That's just how things work. If you ate by the way, the unit of energy, wala pa dito na we talk about energy but I have not introduced the unit. The unit of energy, this is kilogram times meter squared per second squared, right? Or this is Newton times meter. Or this is joules. So that's the unit of energy. And that's also the unit of work. Okay? We also have this conversion. 1 joule equals 4.1, 1 calorie. 1 calorie equals 4.186 joules. Whenever we talk about heat or energy intake sa atong body, we talk about calories, right? But it's just joules. If you ate 2,000 calories today, the amount of work that you can do is only 2,000 calories, or that's about 8,000 joules. What if you perform a work greater than that? Well, your body will start to eat itself. Mo na mamayat gid ka. If you're mo na nagatambok po ng tao nga nagatambok because the amount of work that you do is less than the energy that you intake. Okay? Kung gusto ka mamayat, do more work that you are. It doesn't, ang uban manggod, mag-diet, pero wala ka trabaho. So may pulos. Okay? Actually, I don't think that, for me, I don't think that diet solves the obesity problem. Okay? What solves the problem is you walk. You do work. You can eat whatever you want. As long as i-expel na nimo. You use it. You make use of it. Dili man na mastor. Asa man nakuhaon sa imong body, be? Okay? Let's say, nikaon ka karon, dagan kay imong gikaon kay fiesta. You ate worth 1,500 calories of nutrients. Let's say, energy in one eating. Okay? If after that, you perform a work more than that, ano to tanan? No? It will dissolve. Di ba dali ka gutomon pag you exert more Okay? Mupaspas imong metabolism. That's why we're sweating to cool down our body because nga naman, metabolism is naman gud energy dira. So that converts into heat. Okay? Pag bugnaw sa metabo, when the weather is cold, dali pud ka gutomon. Why? Because your body has to maintain its temperature, 37 degrees. Now, in order to do so, since the outside temperature is colder, it's doing work in order to keep you at 37 degrees. Okay? So, mo nang dali ka gutomon og bugnaw pod. Okay? Anyway, and if it is hot, you are sweating in order to reduce the temperature to 37 because the outside temperature might be 40, 45. And in order to keep your body at 37, you have to sweat. Or that when you do work, when you exercise, or gisingot ka, bisan pag lower temperature, when you were sweating, your body produces di ba? Musaka imong temperature. To keep your body at 37, kailangan ka mo sweat. And this is the mechanism of, grabe no ang kuan. It's like the body has its own mind, no? That we are not aware of. It has its own mind, its own system. Okay? Anyway, now, let's solve some problems. And as I've said, last time we ended with a problem. Nag-slide ni siya Okay, last meeting we ended with this problem. It started V naught equals 0 here. What's the velocity right here? And we obtained V equals square root of 2gh. Okay? By the way, nana mo yung grades tanan? Anyway, so, the velocity here is 2gh. And this is theta. What can we learn from this? The final velocity does not depend on the angle. Right? It seems that the angle is useless because the angle right here did not reflect. So, whenever something, that means that this velocity is irrelevant of the angle. So, you might ask, sir, does that mean if I'm going to use this instead, angle, theta 1, and this is theta 2, then the velocity right here is the same as the velocity right here, as long as they are of the same h? The answer is yes. How about dire? When my theta itself is 90 degrees? Yes. Square root of 2gh. You can solve that one. Free falling bodies, diba? Y minus y naught equals b naught t minus 1/2 gt squared, right? Free fall. Okay, v naught is 0, so this is 0. Okay, what is y naught? We can say that y naught is h. So y minus h equals minus 1 half gt squared. By the way, wala dito time, no? Well, let's use the other formula. So, magamit na to. 2g y minus y naught equals v squared, v naught squared minus v squared. Right? And this is, we take this at 0, right? And we started at h. What is the velocity when it hits at 0? So this is minus 2gh, right? This is, this one is 0. So minus v squared. And as you can see, v square root of 2gh. Okay? So, katong dire, mo straight siya dire, or mo ana siya dire, or here, or even dito, or even, grabe ka all of them will have the same, not velocity, but speed. Because, of course, they have different velocities. Why? This one is, asang direction kani? They have the same, what is meant right here, because the kinetic energy will not lead you to the velocity, it will lead you to the speed. Okay? The energy, the kinetic energy, og diri ka padulong, and og diri ka padulong, pareho lang, right? That's v squared. Doesn't matter, the direction doesn't matter. Okay? And we need that. Okay? There is that quantity also that's related to velocity, but the direction would matter. Later, we are going to talk about that. But energy doesn't care whether paana ka diri or ana, as long as the same ang magnitude sa vector. Okay? So, this is square root of 2gh. But, they will reach this point at different times. Okay? The faster, the quicker is this one. Theta would, theta would actually be, the time it takes to reach the height, to rate h equals 0 is different it depends on theta. Okay? You can show that it depends on theta. Well, we can solve that actually. Okay? Kasi itong i-quandre. Nakuha naman natong velocity, di ba? What's the time? Di ba? Okay, what's this distance? This is x equals h over sine theta, di ba? So let's use katong x equals v naught t plus 1 half at squared. Let's use this one, right? Kinematics. To solve for the time to reach dire. Okay, this is 0, right? V naught is 0. So what is x? This is h over sine theta equals 1 half g sine theta t squared. And as you can see, t squared equals 2h over g sine squared theta. Square root of that now will be the time. And as you can see, it depends on theta. Now, tanaw na to dire. It's inversely proportional with theta. Sine of theta. Let's look at theta from 0 to 90. Sine is increasing from 0 to 90, right? Sine is increasing. Increasing the angle will increase the sine. Increasing the sine right here, since inverse proportional dire, kung sa'yo may tabo sa time, it will decrease, right? As the angle increases, sine increases. But then since inverse siya, baliktad, that means that t decreases. That means here, as the angle increases, t decreases, right? Because, atong butang link dire ha, as the angle increases, this will increase the sine. Right? And this will decrease the time. Okay? Because of inverse proportionality. Okay? So because of that inverse proportionality, that means which one is the quickest route? Sine of 90, of course. This is the largest angle, right? From 0 to 90. And, yan, ano mo dito, it approaches to infinity as theta. Tanawa, at theta equals 0. At theta equals 0, it will not even move. That's why the time to get there is infinite. Tama? Okay? So, okay. Let's solve this problem. Okay, we have a particle that slide started here. V equals 0, V naught equals 0 dire. What's the, assuming no friction, okay, no friction, because this will be very difficult to solve if there is friction. Okay, what's the velocity at this point right here? Okay, well, the mass of the particle is, let's say, 1 kilogram. So the velocity at this point is, okay, let's call this 1.1.2. So, 1/2 m v1 squared plus mgh1 equals 1/2 m v2 squared plus mgh2. This is 0, right? Okay, we require it to be 0. Dire mo slide lang siya, no? And then, well, cancel ang m tanan. All m will cancel because tanan sila na ay m. And what you get now is v2 squared equals 2g h1 minus h2. Okay? So you can do this in your calculator. Sige daw. 2g h1 minus h2, so 2g times 70. Pila? Pila? 1372. 1372. That is the square. Square root of that is the velocity. Okay? Now, how about dire? Well, I can start this. Tanawa, 1/2 m v2 squared plus mgh2 equals 1/2 m v3 squared plus mgh3. What is this? V2, okay, i-cancel na. Tanang m, mag-cancel na, no? Okay. So, you can solve this. Sige. You already have V2 squared. And GH2, pilay mabilin. What is V3 squared? V3 squared is this is algebra. Ano lang ninyo? Sige. 1/2 times V2 squared. When I 1/2 diri ha. Nakapilit na siya. 1176. 1176. Now, how about at this point? Well, it goes back again. V squared is kani. Okay, how about at this point right here? Well, okay, you can show that, tanaw na to ha. I use 2 to 3. How about 1 to 3? It should be the same. Now, meaning 1 to 3, 1/2 m v1 squared plus mg h1 equals 1/2 m v3 squared plus mg h3. Now, cancel lang tanang m na pod. Okay. Show that, okay, certainly this is 0, right? O, tanawa. V3 now is equal to 2g h1 minus h3, right? O, so solve this. Ha? Okay, still 137. No, not 1372. H1 minus H3. Ha? 980? So, sayop ni. Kindly check this. Ay, di kabalo mo compute. Kindly i-compute ni siya. Yeah, that is V2 squared. Mo man ang V2 squared. If you look input this, pila? 980. Oh, di ba pareho siya? That means whether I start here or I start here, it's the same. Okay? 980, that's V3 squared. Of course, 1 to 3 is much easier because na-zero nga isa. Okay? So, okay, as you can see, the more that, the greater ang change, tanawa ha, the velocity, the greater is the change in the height. Tanawa, this is just actually 2g delta h. Tama? The greater is the change in the height, the greater is the change in the velocity, right? And why is that? Here, the maximum potential energy occurs right here. Its velocity was 0. Okay? Diri siya nagsugod. That is also the maximum potential energy and also the minimum kinetic energy. What's the total energy of the system? Well, at this point, what's the total energy? No kinetic energy here. What's the total energy? At 1. T plus V, but this is 0 at 1. This is just equal to mgh, right? So this is 1 times 9.8 times 100. Pila? Pila? 980 joules. That's the total kinetic energy. At any point, you can see that, okay, this is something that you do. Gingon ako, whenever I ask you something to do, okay, mingon mo nga, but I've been asking you to do things. Nga ginabili na ako sa inyo ha. Do this at home. You will do it. Nasabtan ninyo? Okay. Kay kapila ko nagsultian na sa inyo ha, and wala niyo ginabuhat. And then mingon mo nga, kulang taog examples. Okay? Nasabtan ninyo. So you do this at home. You show that the total energy at any point here is 980. If you will do that, daghan kayo magmakatunan, ana. You do it. I don't need, ani man ang problem sa inyo ha. Pag dili i-check, din ninyo buhaton. If I'm going to, most of the time, di ba akong ga-collect. Okay? So, mura ganig, you're doing it in order tungod kay na-score. It's like loving to have grades, but hating learning. Murag gusto mo makagrado og taas, pero you hate the process, you hate learning. You don't want to learn, you just want to graduate. Mao na ang mentality. So change that. That means you should love learning. Di magsugod tanan. Okay? So you do it on your own. Naanay guide because I've already na solve, but check ninyo inyong answer. Okay? Every time nga maghahatag ko sa inyo og something to do, ibig sabihin you can check that. Okay? Whether musulti ko tama na siya o dili, you will know it because na-guide ka ni. The energy at any point, what's your guide here? The energy at any point is always equal to 980. And show this, that the energy, that the loss in kinetic energy is equal to the gain in potential energy. At any point, for example, what the potential energy, the loss in the potential energy. I mean, the loss in the kinetic, the loss in the potential, because this is much lower potential, right? Compared to this one right here. Because it is of lower H. So, ni-decrease ang potential. And you have to show that whatever was lost in the potential energy is 980. Maupod na ang nahimong kinetic energy. Okay? And you can actually check that checking on that, dire, nakay potential energy. Calculate the potential energy there. And show that T is just equal to 980 minus this is, we call this V4, no? V4. Tama? Kaya mo man ang, ang maximum potential. Right? 980. Or we can call this as Vmax. When the kinetic energy was 0. That's the maximum potential energy. So, the kinetic T4 is just Vmax minus V4. That means, kung unsay nawala, maputoy na padulong. It's always conserved. You can show that. And calculate the velocity here using this. Because you can equate this to 1/2 m V4 squared. Kuha. Sabtan. And solve it again, dire, by using directly kato dire. 1/2 m V1 squared plus mgh1 equals 1/2 m V4 squared plus mgh4. They should be the same. Practice on hand. Now, next meeting, din ako na-check kung gibuhat man ninyo. It's up to you. Sabtan ninyo. Okay. Kay dili man gud kinahanglan man gud, if you love learning, if you love to improve yourself, if you are about to improve yourself, di na kinahanglan i-check kung gibuhat ba nimo dili. Okay, mo na problem sa kadaghanan. Okay? So, you can explore this one. Now, asa ang okay, pag-abot diri, the question now is, what is the maximum height that it can reach pag-abot diri? Well, the maximum height is also, it must be, since the maximum height is equivalent to the maximum potential energy, the height at maximum potential, right? It cannot be more than that. Because no energy is added to the system. So the maximum height will correspond to the maximum potential energy, which is, pag-abot diri mo, ana na siya diri, it will be again 0 at 100 meters. That means that whether naapa na siya pasaka dito, no? Or let's say, this one. Paana ni siya diri, no? What's the height nga pwede niya maabtan diri? It will reach 100 meters. Or let's say, paani siya diri, dito. It will still reach 100 meters. Kani nga level, always ang yang maabtan. Nasabtan? Why? Because that's the level that corresponds to the maximum potential energy. Okay? It will reach that height. Dito po na mo 0 ang yang velocity, right? Because at the maximum potential, that's the minimum kinetic, which is 0. The maximum kinetic, asa ang maximum kinetic? Kani, when the potential is 0. That correspond to the maximum. What's the kinetic energy here? 980 joules. What's the velocity? What's the velocity diri? This is square root, this is 1/2 m v squared, right? And show that, okay, the velocity here is just equal to V right there is equal to 2gh, which is h is 100. It should be. Okay? Okay, daga na kayo mo kailangan na yun. So you trace this video again, you post it, and then do whatever, say, dito, nakuha. You have a way of checking your answer. Now, maabot nag 100, bisag unsa pa na siya kalayo. Sir, what if kani, ang ending, maabot siya 100 meters sa Davao pa. That means, maabot og Davao ang particle. yes, it will reach Davao City. Kung it will, if it takes from here to Davao to raise it to 100, it will reach Davao City. But, okay, this is having no friction. In reality, if there's friction, dirira na siya taman. Or posible gani, di na siya kaabot dira. Posible nga, buana, depende sa friction, no? Ana na. Because again, part of that energy will be lost. So the maximum potential energy changes. Kung mao ni ang maximum potential dire, pag abot dire lahi na. Mag-change siya because the energy is absorbed. It's no longer 980 here, 980 joules. 980 joules ang total energy at any point, right? The total energy at any point is 980. You show that. Pag na-ay friction, the total energy decreases from point to point. That means that the maximum potential energy also decreases. So, posible nga di na siya kakabot dire. Okay? This is much more realistic. Of course, it's impossible to have a mechanical system without friction. There's that friction. Okay, anyway. We'll meet again November na. Okay? Na mag-travel ko sugod ugma.